Hey everybody, how y'all feel out there? I'm Greg Aalvik and this is the Dubl A Show.
Today on the Dubl A Show, we are going to flip the script, breaking from tradition again by revealing what was the actual fruit eaten by Adam and Eve. The opinions and perspectives expressed on this program are the unique and exclusive content of the Dubl A Show. They are not taught or sponsored by any church, mosque, or synagogue. Refreshingly, there will be offensive language, humor, and irreverent themes. So now, targeting another funky, spiritually crippling religious belief, here's Greg Aalvik.
Fruit. We were talking about fruit. That's why we're here. What kind of fruit? Fruit's a physical thing, though, Greg. Fruit is physical. Oh my God, I've just walked myself into a corner. It's not spiritual. I'm supposed to be spiritual, but the physical is representative of the spiritual. Let me get serious for a second. Spiritual things have physical representations. We're talking spiritual symbols. The Bible is full of symbolism. There's all kinds of typology in the Bible. If you're not learning about the figurative language in the Bible, you're actually not getting taught the Bible at all. Pow! Just punch somebody. We want to nail down the type of fruit because we want to know the type of poison we ingested, right? I remember, I'm back on subject now. We're not looking for a physical poison, okay? We're looking for a spiritual poison. What's a spiritual poison? So we got to put our Sherlock Holmes hats on and get to checking. We're at the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, right? We're there and we're looking around. Yeah, okay, you're here in the middle of the garden and it's really just this one tree. There's no others really that close. This is important. Look around for yourself. Remember when Adam and Eve ate the fruit for the first time, though? Got to go back there. Here they are. They were ashamed, right? Because they were naked. But before they ate from the tree, they were naked, but they weren't ashamed. They eat, paya, shame. They've been naked since day one, all covered, eats, freaks out, suddenly wants to cover up right away. Got it? It's like naked dream, right? Told you, but you know, I'm naked, and you wake up and you're in a crowd and everyone, and all you want to do is cover up. I'm out here and this is just bad, and why am I naked? Did I forget to put on clothes? What happened? So, like I would have done, I went and hid behind the very first thing I could, and they did too. They hid behind the very first tree they could. They didn't run for miles trying to find a tree. They were standing right next to one. They went and stepped around behind the tree. Here's what a lot of people drop. They drop off right here. And they just go on reading, and they don't ask questions. They don't want to know. But I want to know. So what tree did they hide behind? I'm going to throw out a suggestion. They hid behind the closest tree to where they were, and that tree happened. Well, look at the. Here's the clue. In Genesis, it says this. Genesis says that they made some tutus out of leaves. So here's where I'm heading. All right, you ready? Follow it with me. If it was an apple tree, what kind of leaves might they be grabbing? Apple leaves. Apple leaf, right. You're so smart. You brought your A game tonight, baby. Anyone know what kind of leaves they made the tutus out of? Anyone know? Fig leaves. Fig leaf. Boom. That's huge. You know that's huge, right? Now some serious Sherlock Holmes shit right there. I ain't even lying. That was the shit right there, baby. We did some homework. Of course, fig leaves don't come off of apple trees, right? So the deadliest fruit in the whole world turns out to be a fucking fig. When you imagine the most enticing fruit in the whole universe, what do you picture? What's the most delicious, juicy, beautiful, absolute sinfully wicked, indulgent fruit you can possibly imagine. What is it? Does a fig even make your top 10? No wonder all the paintings be of apples and shit, because figs is ugly. They are. You seen a fig? I mean, they just don't hang out around here. We don't have that many. I mean, they do in Cali, I guess. But anyway, you ready? Write it down. Here it comes, the finale. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil was a fig tree. So the fruit that Adam and Eve ate probably then was a fig. Da, 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 and I hear you. You're saying, so fucking what? I hear your wheels spinning. It's a legit question. And we're going to answer that question. We're going to answer that question, and we're going to get to that because there is a really good reason we needed to know. We wanted to know. We searched, we found, we sought, we captured, and we're going to bring it home, bagged and tagged, right? And so we're going to get, and I appreciate your question. I appreciate your question because it's that kind of questioning. What the fuck do we need to know that for? It's that kind of spiritual questioning that's going to get you somewhere in this journey that we're on together, all right? What are the spiritual implications of it being a fig? To be seen next week.